Welcome back, everyone, and today we are cooking Aunt May's wheat cakes from Spider-Man PS4. It's morning time. We'll make some breakfast for me and my daughter, who you see in the background with some festive antlers on her head. First thing you want to do is you want to get your buckwheat flour. This stuff actually took me about a month to find, and I had to drive an hour from my house to even find it. But see here, buckwheat flour, whole grain stuff. And you're going to want about a 1 even cup of buckwheat flour. Doesn't have to be packed down or anything like that, just nice 1 cup straight in the bowl there. Next thing you want to do is you want 1 cup of sifted whole wheat flour. If you don't have a sifter, as you see here, a little strainer works just fine. There's going to be 2 teaspoons of double acting baking powder. All the stuff you can find in your baking section in the local store. Then 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix that all together so everything is all well incorporated together, and then set the bowl off to the side for your next step. Right, in a separate bowl, you want to get 2 cups of buttermilk. Pour that right into the bowl and make sure you spill some on your counter. Everything, wipe it up. All part of the process. And then after that, it's going to be 2 teaspoons of molasses. And this stuff kind of sticks a little bit, so you take your spoon, kind of stir up a little bit, help get all the rest of that off there. That is about the only sweetness that you're going to have in this entire recipe. Mix that together. It's all nice, well incorporated. It looks a little like chocolate milk, but probably it doesn't taste like chocolate milk. All right, get your dry mixture again. Add 1/4 cup of melted butter. Beat together 2 egg yolks. Make sure you save your egg whites for later. And then you're going to add your buttermilk mixture after that. There. Add your buttermilk mixture. Then you want to whisk all this together, make sure it's all well incorporated together. It doesn't have to be a smooth batter or anything like that. It can contain lumps. The main thing is you just want to make sure all your dry mixture is properly mixed with the moisture and everything. That way all the flavors are together. Finish mixing here. And just a little bit more. There you go. And then you want to take your egg whites, you're going to whip those in nice stiff peaks like you see here, and you're going to put those in on top of it. Don't put the other mixture on top of the egg whites, it'll deflate them, and that's not what you want at all. You then, as you get all your egg whites into your bowl here, you want to gently fold it all in until it is fully incorporated. If you go too rough, you try to whisk it or whatever, you're going to deflate all that air that you just put into your egg whites, and that's going to make your pancakes dense and not rise as well. So you see here, coming under and then going over top. Real simple procedure to do it, and you just keep at it until everything is fully mixed in. It takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it in the end to make sure you have your fluffy whole wheat buckwheat pancakes. That way Aunt May would approve of it. And there you go. Beautiful. Next thing you want to do on a greased skillet, I have a 1/3 cup thing. Butter down my little griddle thing here, and then you just want to kind of place them on your thing. The batter is a little stiff and sticky, but that's all right. Just take your time, and you can kind of shape them a little bit how you want them. But you don't necessarily have to be a 1/3 cup. You can do any size you want. All depends on what size pancakes you want. I've found that a third cup is probably, you know, an average looking size pancake for anyone here. Then once they're all nice and browned, have some bubbles showing up, you want to flip them just like that. You have good color on them. You don't want to press them down. A lot of people like to press pancakes down to help the batter kind of cook faster. Scrape off that batter from the pancake and flipped on top of that. And then off to the side here, you see I'm going to make a couple of smaller ones for my daughter since it's easier for her to pick them up and eat them and dip them rather than having a whole pancake like that. Nice little pancakes. I'll tell you, this recipe right here turns out amazing. And as you see here, once they're brown on the bottom, fully cooked, stack them on your plate, just like that. Check them all and just stack them all nice and high. Throw one on the table. There you go. Then on top of the pancakes, you want a little pat of butter, just like how you see it done. And then pour some nice warmed maple syrup over top of it. And then the all-important taste test of it. Like I said, I don't like sweet things, so these pancakes were amazing for me. I normally don't like pancakes because they're a little too sweet and everything, but I enjoyed them. And now I'm going to take my delicious homemade whole wheat pancakes and enjoy breakfast with my daughter. I'll see you guys in the next one.